Now, as this gets into higher doses, the detachment between the physical body's sensation or perception of the surrounding kind of environment and the mental experience can become so dramatic that we enter basically phenomenological worlds entirely untethered from the senses of our physical body, generating out of body experiences and seemingly entry into different realities, ones that can but don't always include autobiographical material, which means we can enter into other realities that have no sort of sense of being related to our history or emergence from our memories or anything like that. We're just in totally different worlds, spaces with possible angles, and even at certain points where even the sort of relative position of like a single point of consciousness to the dimensional, like the dimensions of the space that we're in are untied, and there's no singleized local state of consciousness, at least local state of awareness, at least as I've had it described to me. Nonetheless, when we go into these higher doses that are just below the dosage that would create unconsciousness, that is when we enter into what one would call a peak psychedelic experience on ketamine, what other people call the K-hole. K-hole has a derogatory term because it really does feel like you're sinking out of experience. You like physically, if you've ever seen somebody go through it, it looks like they're just sinking away. But generally, it's called a K-hole because most people who are using ketamine recreationally are using it trying to like just it's almost like being on trippy cocaine or something. Like it's stimulating, it's got a dopaminergic effect. It kind of like engages you, makes things kind of weird, and you want to like get around and talk with people, and your body feels all strange. I think I had one person describe it to me as like 6 beers on the tip of your pinky finger. And then they take too much and they sink away, and it's a bad thing. They call it a K-hole. But people who are more psychonautic recognize that this is when well contained and you're ready to go in there, entering into this K-hole is something like entering into the peak psychedelic experience of ketamine.